What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000, the beard of wisdom of the Online Jamily here, with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This has been my periodic discussion series over the last 10 years here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel, looking at the past, present, and future of over 30 years of Jamiroquai. And this episode is going to be handling yet more of the developing story of music copyright listings for 3 of the songs from Jamiroquai Album 9, which of course were debuted back in November, December of 2025 as part of Jamiroquai's first 9th album tour salvo called the Heels of Steel Tour throughout locations of the UK and Europe. Well, over the last nearly 3 extra Jamiroquai minutes I did the last week of February of 2026, I reported nearly 5 to 6 different music copyright repertories all around the world, listing all 3 of these songs, which is very interesting because they've been final mixing this album for nearly a few months now. And I just thought I'd record another JamiroFan Talks About to give you yet an update on 3 more music copyright repertories, and I've spotted these 3 songs for Jamiroquai Album 9 are. That means these songs are pretty much either final mixed, or done. So I just thought I'd record a JamiroFan Talks About to give you an update on these new copyright listings. Firstly, the 2 copyright listings where I saw Disco Stays the Same, Stop the War, Shadow in the Night, and of course Queen Machine. I found them on the SACEM, SACEM French music copyright repertory, and also on the SGAE or the SGAE Spanish music copyright repertory as well. Now, the third repertory in question that I found these 3 songs on additionally, which would make the max number of music copyright repertories that I have found these 3 songs on listed as pretty much being final mixed or mixed in their entirety, was on a Belgian one, and these entries were rather interesting. Now, on this 8th music copyright repertory search discovery, what was most interesting was I found these on a Belgian music copyright search engine called SABAM, or SABAM. Now, what was so interesting about these listings was we actually got time links, okay? Unlike all the other repertory searches that I've noted here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel and a plethora of videos for people who watch my content of these 3 songs from Jamiroquai Album 9 that have been notated on these search engines. This was the first repertory to actually have time links, but I must give you a little bit of a caveat here. There is one big notation about this. These 3 copyright listings are Disco Stays the Same, Shadow in the Night, and Queen Machine on the SABAM Belgian music copyright search engine. Noted the time link for each one of these songs to be 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, many people kind of interpreted this as going, darn, that means that the extended version of these songs that were debuted in sporadic tour dates of the Heels of Steel Tour 2025 between November and December 2026. This means the songs have been trimmed down. Well, some of these songs do need to be trimmed down from the 10 to 13 minute versions that were originally debuted on part of this live tour in the latter part of 2025. But let me note that these are there was a notation on the Belgian website, a little asterisk next to the time links of each one of the songs, saying this was the duration of the song that was part of the declaration upon the posting of this song on this music copyright repertory. So this time length probably is not finalized. It's just a holding time length, at least in regards to this search engine and the way they list information per the music copyrights on the Belgian SABAM music copyright search repertory. But I thought that was a rather interesting little extra wrinkle to it. I am currently searching other repertories around the world, and of course I will do the due diligence and reporting when I find other song titles. But for right now, I have found on 8 different music copyright repertories, and a little bit of a summary. Disco Stays the Same, Shadow in the Night, and Queen Machine being the only 3 songs that we know of from Album 9 being noted on these search engines. This neither confirms or denies that these songs might be coming out early, so take these search engines with a little bit of grains of salt, because these are just merely notations that could be changed. So, especially on the Belgian music copyright repertory, where these time links of 3 minutes and 30 seconds per track probably aren't the final ones. They are just holding time links, but I thought I'd note those. But if you would like to check out the 3 aforementioned music copyright repertories from those 3 different countries, I did make little infographics, and I will put the links to them that I put up on the subreddits of the Online Jamily and on my social media down in the description area of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About down below. And like I said, if I come up across any many more song listings in different country music copyright repertories that I otherwise have not originally reported yet. I'll be sure to cover those in future videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again all for the support on all my content here on YouTube. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and ding the bell on your YouTube. Stay up to date on all the latest new content coming to the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel as we roll into the end of first quarter 2026 into March. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of news coming. And once more news is known and confirmed, you will find it here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye, everybody. Take care. And I'll see you around in exciting times.